Welcome back, everyone, to Vale of the Pine, where today we are here at this encampment where it looks like there are a few people here who need some help. So we're going to help a few of them before we head over to Herne. Well met. Don't mind my pacing. I find myself restless being confined to these crumbled halls. My husband, Tam, didn't want us to make this trip, and now it seems that he was right to worry. I want to make him a new pair of breeches, but our hunter is otherwise occupied. If you head north, will you bring me hides from the avog that lurk in the bordering pools? All right, I suppose we could do that. All right, well, what do we have here? We have here Milia Goatsbeard.
I am so angry that our trip to Tharbad has been ruined by those awful orcs.
I wish I could walk right into those orc camps and destroy those things of theirs, just like they did to us a few nights ago. But I am no match for them, alas. You, however, could enact my revenge, could you not? If you come across any of their stashes of weapons, destroy them. Ha ha! That'll teach 'em. Not too sure I really want to go back into Tharbad, but that's another matter. Have you seen my kinsmen nearby? I'd go looking for myself, but after what happened to Nimroth, I doubt that they would enjoy rescuing me again. Oh, that's going to Nimbarth. I'm not too sure I want to go to Nimbarth at this time, so we'll save that for later. What about Tam you Barry?
Will you let me speak my piece?
Hello there. Unhappy days these are. Look at our shelves, empty after the raid by the orcs of Tharbad, and my wife with child to feed. Edda is craving berries, and, well, I learned with the first two children not to argue with a craving mother-to-be. Sadly, I'm no warrior and cannot leave this camp. Perhaps you can help me? To the north are some ruins, among which grow bushes covered with Edda's favorite berries. If you bring some back to us, perhaps we can stop her pacing? Oh, boy. Oh, well. Let's see, what about Hal Wolfscombe?
Traveled down from Bree with this company as their hunter.
Oh, my name is Hal Wolfscombe, and I traveled down from Bree with this company. It's my job to keep up supplies of fresh meat, but when the orcs attacked, they stole my bow. So you want me to get your bow back? Yes, please. You all right? And what about you?
Hail, traveler. Please, I need your aid.
I am Reingard Nevitt. My father, the mayor of Herne, was last seen going into the ruins nearby. He has always been obsessed with Tharbad, but recently the ruined city has been overrun with orcs. I fear for his life, but I am no warrior. Please, look for my father in the ruins. Okay, fine, I will do that. In fact, that's the main quest that I was planning to do anyway. Oh, it looks like this hunter needs more than just a bow, though.
I appreciate your help.
Yes, we could use some venison. Right. Okay, get some venison. And what about you?
Greetings, fellow traveler.
My name is Burl Stonecrop. My companions and I have been tasked with traveling the Greenway and investigating whether or not there would be any benefit to rebuilding a settlement here in Cardalon. Predictably, in our first night here at Tharbad, we were attacked. The ruins are full of vicious orcs who stole our supplies before we could fend them off. We'll probably be heading back to Bree, but without our supplies, the trip home is impossible. Alright, so you'll get some supplies back. I think that is, well, except for that quest I decided to ignore because it's way out at Nimbarth. Okay, so we need to defeat We don't need that. Oh, but we do need avant-garde orcish weapon. Okay, let's head into the Tharbad stuff first. Not exactly thrilled about going back in there, but I do want to do the Mare quest line, and that means I'll have to go into Tharbad anyway. I suppose the best place to check is the main entrance. And, well, I do see a man here. Hello there.
I need no keeper. I was about to throttle them.
So, Riengard sent you. She finally lowered herself enough to return to Cardolan? Well, you nearly wasted your time. I need no keeper. I was about to throttle those orcs. They knocked me down, but I fended them off with my staff. But the cowards fled. I may have lost my temper and thrown my staff at their retreating backs. It landed not far from here. Could you get it for me? All right, I'll get his staff. All right. Hold on. Oh, orcs. All right. Shut up yourself. I'm trying to dodge. All right. And you. Ah. Not too much trouble.
Pah! Of course you would overreact.
The villains came upon me while I was unawares. I would have been fine. Give me my staff.
I was on my way back to Herne when those accursed fools attacked me.
I have seen what I came here to see, so I will make my way back to Herne and meet you there. Oh no, I don't need your help in getting back. A friend will be arriving to bring me home. However, you could put those skills of yours to work in another way. Drive out the orcs who have infiltrated Tharbad. If you survive, return to me in Herne with their ears when you have finished, and I shall reward you. All right, I will do this eerie quest for you. Now, into Tharbad, where we have to do a little bit of cleaning, it looks like. All over the place. All right. Yeah, there are orcs still here. I suppose it was wanting too much to think that they may have fled. Or hey, I do see some supplies or something like that up ahead. So I suppose it's time for us to go after them. This orc has Hal's bow. Okay, well, we have found the bow. I guess that's good news. Oops. Well. All right, and now Berserker. So we are collecting ear. Let's see, we got 3 ears already. Why I'm not collecting 2 ears from each one? Maybe only once these are left ears or right ears to make sure that I have killed a good quota of them, because going around collecting both left and right ears would exaggerate the number of orcs that were slain, right? Where's that left? Well, whichever ear I'm collecting them from. Aha, gotcha! You weren't in time. Now, let's get these stolen supplies and steal them back. I think we've harassed the orcs in there enough, so let's see if we can get that venison for the people over there. And this looks like our first potential source of food. Ouch. Collect a deer meat. 1 of 8. Now I just need 7 more of those. I suppose they do have a rather large group there, so perhaps they do need a nice haul of meat in order to keep them all fed. There you go. These deer are going to make me pay dearly. With the deer settled, I think it's time to look for some avok. Surely there's some... Oh, is that one right over there? It looks like the back of one. Now I see the whole thing. It's in my face. So we'll skin that one. See if we can find some more of them. Now that's a fly. Try to tell the difference between an avok and a fly. Well, let's see. Avok like to swim. Flies like to, well, I think what they like to do is rather obvious. Now, let's see. Oh yeah, over here. Let's see if we can get over the land over here to take care of you. Oh well. Time that a little bit off. I think I have enough hides now, so let's see if I can find those berries. I'm hoping they'll be along the way to getting back to camp. I think I smell something in this direction. Ah! There we go. Ruddy bush berries. Now, is it a ruddy bush and the berries from a ruddy bush? Or are they ruddy bush berries? Well, seeing that this is Redamore, I will presume the former. And we need to take care of the half-orcs. Otherwise, they may find the berries and take them for themselves. And we don't want that, do we? We also want to avoid having the flies eating them also. I'm sure that's what the flies are looking for, right? At least some of them. Ah! More berries. Very good. And, oh, hello there.
What is it?
Hey, you there. Are you interested in making some coin? I am a bounty hunter, and I am very near to tracking down my latest quarry. But fate is cruel. I landed poorly on my ankle, and now I can't move with the speed required to finish the job. If you put an end to the bounty that I seek, I shall share the reward with you. Are we agreed? Oh, good. The target is a brigand named Bedweir, an ally of the half-orcs and a disreputable ruffian. Track him down to the northeast, along the rocks. The northeast. Oh. Is he in that place I was trying to avoid earlier? Or they might not be as far to the north as I feared. So let us check to see if we can find anyone around these rocks over. Yes, such as this guy. Hello there.
Why are you bothering me?
This is your last chance, stranger. Bounty hunters have a way with coming to bad ends when they try to chase me. If you insist on following this course, you will not survive. Then die! Are you sure we need to do this? No, I don't want to die. Let me go. Oh, all right. He had to come to begging, didn't he? Well, I hope it at least taught him a lesson. Now, what's the bounty hunter going to say? Good question. I don't think she's going to be happy.
Leave me be.
He got away? Oh, this bounty eludes me again. This is unacceptable. He will not get away forever, I swear it.
Why are you bothering me?
I will not allow Bedward to get away again. He's probably going to try to hide amongst the half-orc allies, but he doesn't know that we can track him wherever he goes. The half-orcs control a bridge to the north. Go there, defeat Bedward's allies, and look for some clue of my bounty's whereabouts. Destination Lone Lands. Well, I guess I'll turn that in some year. I've decided that there are better things to do than going around chasing bounties, so let us deliver some goods. Let's see what we got here. Ah, here's some berries for your wife.
Why are you bothering
You
me?
have them? Ah, yes, good. This is wonderful. I know it will only fulfill this temporary craving, but I cannot wait to see the smile this brings to Edda's face. Well, yeah. All right, good. And let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. What about you? Oh, I have some hunting I've finished.
Have you been across the road to see the herds of deer?
Ah, thank you. Without my bow, I could not have hunted them myself. I appreciate your help. Oh, speaking of bows,
My bow! You found it!
now I can get back to my job of feeding the fine folk. All right, good. Okay. Oh, yeah. You asked for some hides or something?
What do you need?
Ah, yes, perfect. These are exactly what I was hoping for. Thank you very much. Good. And what about you? Oh, oh yes, the supplies.
I have higher hopes now for our endeavors.
You've done it. You're welcome.
I had heard that Cardalan was a wilder land than Bree, but to see it for myself has been eye-opening.
To the north lies the ruins of Nimbar. No, I'm not going to Nimbarth. There's 3 quests trying to trick me into going to Nimbarth. Well, I think that I need to get to Herna before anything else, because I see I need to bring some ears to the mayor. I need to find the town itself. And then not too long after that, I do have to worry about getting to Bree at some point, but the sooner I get to Herna, the sooner I can get to Bree. This looks like a nice proper town. So I'll presume that this is Herna. So let's see what kind of reception we get here and what we can do. The air is silent, the wind still. Where are the guards? Hello there. The man stares at you with suspicious eyes and then hurries for his house. Hello there. Like her neighbor, the woman glares at you and then hurries home. Well, this is not a very good reception, I must say. What, are they terrified of hobbits or something? I have absolutely no idea. Well, then at least I can check in over here.
I do for you.
Hello. At least somebody's willing to greet me. See, what do I need to do? Oh, I need to enter the Crossway house, and I also need to bring some ears to the mayor. Now, maybe that's why they're running off, because they saw me carrying a bunch of ears. So I better deliver these first, because I don't want to be thrown out of the Crossway house. This looks like a mayor's house. Ah, here's Riangar, and here is Cadwallon. Hello there.
One day, Tharbad will be ours once more.
So, you made it back, I see. You have my thanks. One day, Tharbad will be ours once... who's... Oh, yes, Tharbad. Yes, the place that has all the orcs in it. All right, well, we've taken care of that. Hello, Rangar.
You rescued my fool of a father, and for that I cannot thank you enough.
Much as my father and I bicker, we're still family, and I love him. Pay no heed to his harshness. He's always been like that. The accident only made things worse. When I left, he could still walk, however. I came back as soon as I received word that his condition has worsened. Sadly, I won't speak to me right now, but I know how to warm his heart. I'm going to make his favorite stew. With your help, that is. I'm loath to leave this side now that I'm home, but you could get the things that I need. There will be some coin in this for you if you help. We will need bread from the baker, Winfor, potatoes from the Powell Brussels, stewing herbs from Tanguin, and a bottle of Crossway House's finest red. We're making goat stews the way that Mother used to, a Nevitt family favorite and a secret recipe, which means that we'll need goat meat as well. Only the meat from my father's favorite goats will do, though. You will know them by their ruddy-colored coat. There's a herd of them west of town that you can call from. All right, fine. I'll get some stewing herbs, potatoes, bread, a bottle, and goat meat. Okay, fine. Let's go to the Crossway House. Well, we do have to get the wine there anyway. The inn appears to be dark and quiet. Well, hello there.
You and your friends might want to keep walking, stranger.
Herne is not the place that it once was, and you will not find welcome here. What happened to the town? Oh, 4 nights ago, something evil passed through the center of Herne. No one knows exactly what it might have been, but every night since, the terrible fear has seized the town. Old man Aberthal says that he saw something that first night, but I don't know. He was an adventurer in his younger days, but he has had such a reputation for tale spinning that it has always been hard to tell the truths from the falsehoods in his stories. But something happened that night, and the town has not been the same since then. You had best be moving on, you and your friends, before the dark comes again. Must be something about these wraiths that I keep on running into. What do you say, Boromir?
I have seen something like this before.
When I say seen, but I did not see it, I say instead that I felt it. Something dark and evil. It filled man and horse with dread. We stood in defense of the river at Osgiliath when the presence came upon us, and even the boldest among us were seized with a terrible fear. We cast down the bridge behind us, and only a few of us escaped. I've never felt a fear like that before, Pineleaf. Some of my men claimed that they saw a figure from which the terror spread, but I don't know if I believe it. Might that evil have come north from Gondor somehow? I did feel as if it were being watched at times as I rode through the empty lands, or were they just not as empty as they appeared? I shall speak with the old man the innkeeper mentioned. If his story matches those of my soldiers, that will tell me something of the evil that's come to Herne. All right, yeah. Oh, what is this?
I hope you won't use old Aberthal too harshly.
Aberthal is something of a peculiar fellow, but despite his strangeness, most Herne's folk are quite fond of him, and he's always brought his custom to the Crossway House, which I appreciate. Let me give you a mug of his favorite spiced beer. It may loosen his tongue a bit. To be truthful, that is not usually a problem for old Aberthal, but he might not want to speak about whatever happened to him last night. The beer may make him more willing to talk with you. All right, fine. And it looks like I'd also like to purchase this bottle of wine, please. Thank you. Okay, and anything else here? Oh, hello. Here's a coin for the loaf. Oh. Store, I guess. Okay. There's some potatoes. Now that just means I need to get some goat meat and some herbs. It's a tanguin. And tanguin is right here. Hello.
A shadow has fallen upon our lands.
Hello there. You're here for the herbs that Rangard ordered? I have them right here. I hope our dear mare is not giving her too much trouble. Oh, what? She already paid for everything? Oh well. Sure they won't complain about a little extra coin. Ah, well, what do you say about this, Manel dear?
You go with Boromir and Egfrith to speak with this man. I will seek to learn more.
All right. Very well, that's quite a bit going on. And what about you? Redmore Wolfpack.
Some darkness has passed through the land.
Life in Herne was never...
All manner of foul things.
Ooh. There is a wolf pack north of Herne which does not usually trouble this town or those on the road. However, they have of late become vicious, attacking passerbys and raiding the town at nightfall. If you could thin out their pack, I would help. That will help, yes. All right, well then, it looks like we've got a number of things to do. We need to... Oh. A dwarf.
Come and stay a moment, friend.
Ganger Farwind. Are you a traveler as I am? Interesting. I am journeying south of the White Mountains to see the dwarf halls there, but I heard from someone that the road has rocks in this place have a red sheen to them, and it put me in mind of the Iron Hills. I thought I would see them before myself, and if there is valuable ore in the area here, perhaps I could delay my southward journey and stay a while. If you meet me west of town, I would appreciate both the company and the help. All right, I will check that out as I'm going after the goat meat and going after wolves and maybe a few other things. What else do I go to? We'll have to find that out in the next episode of Vale of the Pine.